Like I'm 22, you know I'm 305. Tatted on my body, I got everybody in a job. Somebody hit the lights, camera, let me improvise. Can I get a hallelujah? More moolah, more peace for my medulla. The whole crew up, yeah. Louis Prada, Dundada, top flow, come take a ride up with the rider. I came up from the bottom, you have no idea. You can't swipe through my story, write my name in history. Oh, what a night, yeah, sing it. Almost had me down, came back to life. Hell yeah, right. Who's gonna stop you now? Oh, what a night, yeah, sing it. I can't even lie, what a time to be alive. Drinks in the sky, that's the vibe. Oh, what a night. Suicide doors fly, open eye, re-emerge from the side like a god. I'm talking real guap, 23, 45 with the rock. I'm a lot, I am not what they think. I like it dirty, I'll be 50 with the ricochet. She threw it at me, I hit it right down the straight away. Feel like somebody put a blue pill in my lemonade. I think that's how I ended up in the bay with this pain in my head. You know I came up from the bottom. You have no idea. You can't swipe through my story. No sir, write my name in history. Oh, what a night, yeah, sing it. Almost had me down, came back to life. Hell yeah, I'm feeling right. Who's gonna stop me now? Oh, what a night, yeah. I can't even lie, what a time to be alive. Drinks in the sky, that's the vibe. Oh, what a night, yeah, sing it. Almost had me down, came back to life. Hell yeah, sorry. Who's gonna stop me now? Oh, what a night, yeah. I can't even lie, what a time to be alive. Drinks in the sky, that's the vibe. Oh, what a night.
I just don't even know anymore what to say about that. I don't know what to say about a lot tonight. I'm telling y'all, I'm in a piss poor mood. Piss poor. But I wasn't ready to go to bed, so here I am. I've been live on TikTok today for 9 hours. 9 hours on TikTok. Between the Idaho 4 case and Rebecca Park. 9 effing hours. Hey, Danny. Oh, people tick my damn turtle. I hope everybody's having a damn better night than I am. I don't even know. Julie Brown, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know why I do this shit most of the time. Don't even know why. Right now, I'm taking off my makeup. Are any mods in here? Okay, thank you, Gina. Missy K, thank you. Pink Kelly, thank you. It shouldn't be as bad over here. TikTok is the problem. And where I need the most mods. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. Oh, it's just been a damn day. Non-stop bunch of assholes. It's not even the trolls. Tonight it was everybody. And I was having to block people myself because mods weren't there. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And if you're not a mod anymore on TikTok, it's because you haven't been to a live in over 2 weeks. Because I just deleted every mod who hasn't been to a live in over 2 weeks. I've got to have mods who are there, especially on TikTok. You know, I added all the mods that I have when it was so busy when I was doing the Gabby Petito case because I was having, 1,000 people in the chats. Well, I'm having 1,000 people in the chats on TikTok. And I need as many mods now as I did then, but I don't have them. And you can only have so many on TikTok. There is a cap. So I can't have mods who are inactive. Over here, you can have as many as you want to. Over there, I have to have mods who are there, who are active. I can't just have people who, whatever. And tonight was a shit show. An absolute fucking shit show. I had 600 people in the chat trying to deal with it myself. I finally just got fed the fuck up with it and ended. I was done with it. I mean, I just can't. Especially not after I've been streaming for 9 hours. No, it's not welcome to the fucking internet. No, that's not welcome to the internet. I've been doing this for 7 years. I have never had the problem that I had tonight. Ever. And I ain't gonna have it again. I guarantee you that. That was damn ridiculous. I ain't even got high blood pressure no more. My blood pressure's high. It was crazy, Sweet Irish. Shit. I had people in the damn chat offering to mod. That's how bad it was. But the problem on TikTok is you can only have so many mods. So if you have the amount of mods that you're capped at, you can't add anybody else. So fortunately, I went into TikTok and it tells you when the last time somebody was active was. And I did. And there were a lot of my mods who haven't been active in over 2 weeks. And now they're no longer mods. It just is what it is. I appreciate it, Breezy. Well, Picky was there and Chelsea was there. And Gina was trying, she was having issues, but it's like, damn. especially when I'm trying to talk about these cases. And I'm already emotionally overloaded after today. This shit with the Idaho 4, this new footage, and then this stuff about Rebecca Park today and the autopsy and the details of what happened to her. This shit has been horrific. And then dealing with these dumbasses on top of it, shit. And here's the thing though, I have over 20 mods. I should never be without mods. Ever. At any time of day at any time of the day or night. Like I said, I ain't never had that problem before, and I won't have it again. I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful. No, there ain't nothing to apologize, Pink Kelly. I saw you in there. But that's what I'm saying. You know, it shouldn't. If one person has to leave, that shouldn't be an issue because I have so many. Every person shouldn't have to be there every time. That shit tonight was just ridiculous. I started using that stuff, that Triton whatever stuff again, and y'all, my face is peeling. So effing bad. Mama Stone said it was. She told me to keep doing it, that it was supposed to do this. This is crazy. I look like I've... Missy K, I only thought my eyes were bad before. Right now, I have scales on my eyelids. And I didn't even put the shit on my eyelids. You're not even supposed to put it on your eyes, and I didn't. And I don't know what this shit is. Hell, I'm beginning to wish I'd never started washing my face with anything other than bar soap. This is crazy. I don't know, but I ain't gonna keep doing this. I can tell you that. That's bad. Shell, what was it doing to you? Because that's the brand that I'm using. How the hell do people use this shit every day? You're supposed to use it every damn night. Hell. This is ridiculous. Yes, Shell. Did it do it to your eyelids? My eyelids are scaled like a damn alligator. On my eyelids and under them. This is ridiculous. I don't know either, but I'm about to look. It is supposed to do this to your eyelids too? Oh, it made your eyelids do this? Yeah, I can't stand this shit, y'all. I feel like I'm turning into a reptile. My whole eyelids feel like I've got scales on them, and I didn't even put the shit on my eyes. That's the bad part. I didn't put it on my eyes. I didn't put it on my eyes, but my eyes are doing this shit. I feel like a damn alligator. Mine don't itch. That's the one thing it ain't doing. Yeah, this is crazy. Lynn, that's what I'm thinking, that it was just close enough to burn it. I ain't putting shit on my face except, hell, where's my, I need to get my beef tallow. From this point on, I think that's all I'm using. This is some shit right here. Yeah, me too. And that's about all I'm fixing to start using. I'm over this mess. Thank you to the person who just sent me a cash out. Not to start using. No, to start using every 3 days. You have to build it up. Don't put anywhere near eyes. It travels. It speeds up skin turnover. That's why you're peeling. You must use a rich moisturizer. I don't, oh my God. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Speaking of which, where is my beef tallow? I gotta find it. I think it's in my bedroom. Yeah, apply to face nightly my ass. No, thank you. Y'all should see my face right now, and you'd think scared, but I ain't turning on my camera. Earlier, I told Nabil, I said, "Look at my face." He said, "Well, you can't see it on the camera." Bless its heart. He tries. He does not understand why I do shit that I do. How long does the skin purge last? So I need to do it every 3 days? Two months? Did you use this shit too? See, my eyelids have been doing this shit since the first time I used it. But now, not as bad. They had gotten better. Oh my God. I can't deal with this shit. Well, right now, I'm putting on some Hydroglass Prep Serum Gel. But it's hyaluronic acid. Am I supposed to use hyaluronic acid on this? I don't think I am. Oh, let me get that shit off my finger. Just let me go find this damn beef tallow and honey. I'm going back to all natural. I'm just fixing to slop myself up. So if you stop, if you start purging again, oh, fuck that. I ain't using this shit. Nope. I ain't doing this mess. I'm going to be over here looking like a whole ass crocodile. Hang on, y'all. I got to go to my bedroom and get this beef tallow. My God. Oh. I don't give a shit if the results are worth it or not. This is some bullshit. Listen, I'm the person who has always washed my face with a bar of soap. Literally. Until, like, I don't know, the last year. And then I started using some shit that I got at the dollar store. But I ain't fancy. Ain't trying to be fancy, don't want to be fancy. Shit out. You know, stuff. I got too much shit. I got too much shit. I can't even find the damn beef tallow, and I just had the stuff, and I hope Lindley hadn't taken it and done something with it. Because if she has, they ain't no telling what on this planet is lathered up. I wish I could see how many makeup bags I have. No, I don't wish I could see because I'll die. Well, not in this one. Not in that one. Not in that one. Not in that one. Where the hell is it? Yes, she did. She had lotion, but it wasn't. It would smell good lotion. It's probably somewhere I've put it and just don't remember. Because I'm about effing brain dead. If the truth is not shit, I don't know where it's at. I'm just gonna use this other until I find it. You don't want a suggestion from me right now. I'm about to put this Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream on my skin. Is that all right? Or should I use this other Chinese, Japanese, Indian chief stuff? It's Elemis. And then I've got this. What in the actual fuck was that? Did y'all just hear that? Hold on. What the fuck? It sounds like there's some type of angry wild animal on my porch. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here! Crazy ass damn cats. Shit. I think I need this and not that other. It's them stupid ass cats out there being dumb. I'm gonna use this instead. It's First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, Intense Hydration with Colloidal Oatmeal. I think that'll be better. What do y'all think? Dermatologist tested, no artificial fragrance or ingredients. Well, that's what I'm saying. There ain't shit in it. It says safe for sensitive skin. Oh, fuck it. I'm trying it. It's thick as shit, too. Ooh, I'm lubing myself up. If I wake up tomorrow, oh, it's burning my face. That ain't good. Yeah, my face is clean. Oh, my God. This lotion is Tiny Trees. Thank you for telling me that. No, I don't have any aloe. Now, my skin won't be broke down again. I can guarantee you that. I get this shit done and I get my eyes better, I won't be putting this shit near my face again. I don't care if my face looks like the Grand fucking Canyon. This is exactly why I am low maintenance. I don't know what I was thinking. No, my doctor told me to get it because my face keeps breaking out all of a sudden. Like, I've been having more zits than I've had since I didn't even have zits when I was in high school. But this peeling mess around my eyes is driving me crazy. I ain't doing nothing else. I don't care. I will just be a zit-faced 50-year-old after this. Telling y'all right now, don't care. If I get this better, the fact that there's 103 people in here right now listening to me bitch about my face peeling is hilarious. You wouldn't listen to anyone do it. I can tell you that. What are you talking about? Yeah, this is ridiculous, y'all. I ain't kidding. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and look like I'm 90. Oh well. Whew. telling y'all, I just cannot get past this whole Rebecca Park shit. Like, as if the Idaho 4 wasn't enough craziness. This whole Rebecca Park stuff has just done me in. Yeah, Bluebell, it's crazy. I never even had acne when I was a teenager. Ever. Never. Shit. But now I do. And it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's just so... No, I haven't even had a chance to look at that. I've been so wrapped up in the Idaho 4. I haven't even looked at Anna Kepner. Why? What's going on with her? I'm sort of scared to ask. Idaho 4 should give everybody nightmares. That's just the dang truth. Amen on that. Oh, yeah, I did hear that. Well, actually, it's not. That video, that wasn't a dump. That was something that somebody paid $900 for. And these people who are saying it's a party, need their damn ears examined. Well, I can believe it because of who it is, but... Yeah, and here's the thing about it. You know, they didn't send her the footage from 12:55 a.m. to 2:25 a.m. Why you reckon? Or I'm sorry, from 12:55 to 2:25. There's a reason why. And now they can't find it. Come on. Well, some of the ones on TikTok are dumb as fuck, I can tell you that. Over there saying that it's a party and that how do we even know that's coming from the house? Okay. All right, that's fine. We'll use that same exact energy with the CPA. Or the PCA, sorry. CPA shit. Because you can't use it to validate one thing and then use it and then say that it can't invalidate another. You just can't. It just does not work that way. Good, Space Monster. How are you? No, there's zero music being played. And this one guy, hang on, let me let y'all listen to it. I want y'all to listen to this whole thing. Shit. Where's it at? Okay, this is where this guy cleared the audio up as much as he could. You can hear the voices better. I still can't understand them. Most of it. Yeah, Space Monster, it's new. Listen, Space Monster. They want everybody to think this was a party. And then you go to, let's see. Listen to this one. Yes. This was just released on Friday, and it was released in a FOIA request that a creator had to pay $900 for, just for 12 hours of audio of this house. This is the same house that they use as proof in the probable cause affidavit to verify and validate Dylan's statements that this all happened during the 4 a.m. hour. Yet, this is 2 hours prior. Now, this particular version is a version that somebody on YouTube has cleaned up and taken all the background noise out of. And just listen for the next 3 minutes. The one who got all of it? Yeah. Hey, Christina. There's the link. Oh, no, Space Monster. They're trying to say that it's a damn party. No, she was saying that they were having fun, and then a few hours later, they had to suffer. I guess this isn't fun. This is them dying. Lynn, I don't think they came in and played with the dog. I've been thinking about this a lot tonight and today, and I really believe that timeline of Ethan and Xana being still at the frat house at 2 a.m. is true. And this starts at 2:25 a.m. That's when this video starts. We don't know if this started before that, but we do know for a fact that Ethan and Xana were still at the frat at 2 a.m. So if they hung out there for just a little bit longer and then headed back to the house, that would have been 2:15, 2:20 before they got there. This very well could be when it started. Whoever was there could have been waiting on them. They could have already had Maddie, Kaylee bound and gagged. And when Ethan and Xana got home, Maddie and Kaylee got home at 1:56 a.m. I'll tell y'all, though, the eeriest part of all of this is the time when Brian Koberger is supposed to be inside this house. When you see his car do the 3-point turn, and then that 12 minutes that they say is when he unalived all 4 of them, it is completely silent. Let me make sure I tell you that correctly. $226 and $252. Kaylee made several calls. She started at 2:26 with multiple calls until around 2:44 and a final call at 2:52. Maddie made 3 to the same number between 2:44 and 2:52. Kaylee called him 6 times. I think they were calling him during this time, Breezy, but I don't think it's for the reasons that people think. I don't think she was calling him for help. I think somebody else was using their phones to have them call him to come over there. Because he was supposed to be a victim too. That's my opinion. The DoorDash was delivered at 4 a.m., but nobody got the DoorDash. It wasn't handed off. It was just laid at the door. And I'm telling y'all, if you don't think that this is, if you don't think that this is significant, watch and wait. The fact that Steve Gonsalves nor Olivia Gonsalves have said anything about this, and usually they are the first ones to pop up with a response to information that comes out within hours, and it's been, what, 5 days, and neither one of them has said a word. Not one of the families have said a word. Not one. Absolutely. Absolutely. They would know their voices, and they would absolutely know who is who. I'm reading y'all's comments. I want to show y'all something. Hold on. trying to find it. Why am I having such a hard time finding this? Okay, this is it. If you've never seen Brent Kopaka, watch.
Hey, I'm dying. Like, what are people in there?
We're out with him at room 315. Can you sit down for me?
Yeah, it's burning the floor. I don't know what it is, but
Did you take anything tonight?
no, nothing at all. No drinking, nothing.
Sierra 331.
Can you sit on your butt for me?
Yeah, no.
What's your name?
There is no smoke
Hey, Brett.
or anything. Medics can come in
Can you
and
take some
evaluate.
deep breaths with me?
Yeah, but whatever it is, it's serious.
Okay.
I had the window open thing. It was.
Do you need to go?
All right, yeah, just try.
Yeah.
Taking some deep
Do you want to
breaths.
see the medics?
No, I think that should be okay. But what was
What?
what was that? That he put over
Do you-
the door?
I don't see anything.
This is a
Do you want us
residential
to check
house in
the
there.
room?
They're full of whatever he put on the door.
Do you want us to check the room?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and the bags that have all the towels and stuff, and then they've got a reservoir.
Mimi, that's what I said.
That's something on the floor.
Who's he?
What happened to your arm, Brett?
Oh, that's like some kind of sunburn. That's what I'm
Oh.
calling it now. Oh. Where'd you go?
There wasn't anybody.
You guys know who you do?
Is your name Brent or Brett?
Brett.
Brent?
Yep.
Can you tell me who he is?
Okay. So he is my ex-girlfriend's sister's brother.
Your ex-girlfriend's sister's brother. Does he have a name?
I don't remember it, to be honest with you.
Did you see him tonight?
No.
Okay.
I refuse to look out the door
Why do you believe it's him?
because he and his girlfriend have been trying to. He's done this more than once.
Okay.
So, he's just really upset at me, and he's like I said, did this more than once, and I just can't believe you guys are believing.
And what do you believe that he did tonight?
I watched it, so I put a towel there, and then all of a sudden the towel started moving around. I felt it, and it was like gross, and it hurt me, and I smelled it. It was chemicals, well. That didn't do much, but then he started. It was like dumping something, and I'm telling you, it was there. The floor is super sticky.
Okay.
It's hot. You can put your hand on it. It's hot.
We can go inside and look if that'd be all right with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you don't have your room key?
Yeah, I can go get right here.
Where are you going?
To go get some key.
Where is it? This is your room.
Yeah, I know, but I have to get a new one.
Where are you going to get that?
The front desk.
Okay.
What is he in the room?
Is he in the room?
No. Forget his name. Oh, that's right. He didn't have
Do you want us to go down and get your spare room key? Get out up here. You're kind of shaking and stuff. Is it okay if we just have medics come in, check your vitals, make sure you're doing all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me that.
We can get the room key for you. If that'd be okay. And we can check out the room, make sure everything's all right. Do you feel safe? Do you want to go get the room key? Do you feel safe staying in here tonight?
I mean, they were here for 3 or 4 hours, trying to get me to come out of the room.
Mm-hmm. What are they saying?
They would do things like, wait for me to turn my light on, or they would go around with their cell phone and call mine to see if it would go off, to listen for it.
Mm-hmm.
And they would call my phone over, no ringing. Stuff like that.
Okay. Have you had any alcohol tonight? Have you had any drugs, any narcotics,
No medicine, no.
prescription medicine?
Nope. No.
Should you be taking any prescription medicine?
Uh,
No? Do you feel okay?
yeah.
Besides,
Yes.
I started sweating a bit and started to breathe.
where do you live at?
Out in Pullman.
In Pullman?
Yeah, 1455 Northeast Grand.
What apartments are those?
The Pimlico.
Pimlico? What unit number, if you remember?
Remember.
Pimlico, though?
Yeah.
How long have you lived there?
Of course, I knocked myself off. No, this isn't the same night. This is a different night. He's at a hotel somewhere.
Again?
It tastes really nasty.
Okay, hopefully we can get you some water when we go into the room. You said your name's Brent.
Yeah.
Do you have a middle initial?
L.
L. What's your last name?
Kopacker. K-O-P-A-C-K.
K-O-P-A-C-K?
Yep.
Kopak?
Yep.
Okay. What's your birthday?
10-4-86.
Do you have a license
Yeah.
in Washington, Idaho?
Washington.
In Washington.
I mean,
He's
we're up to
saying,
9
this is before, he's saying that people were trying to get him to come out.
He's just making up lies, trying to get people to give him information. There's no one else.
What information does he want?
He wanted to know, he wanted to get in the room.
In your room specifically. What did you believe he wanted in the room?
He wanted to kill him. He's been saying it forever.
He wanted to kill you?
And he just got out
He got a what?
of jail for murder.
Where was that at?
I don't know what story it is.
You don't know where. How did you think he was going to kill you?
He's going to tell me.
No, how did you think he was going to?
With the gun.
With a gun? Did he say he had a gun?
Mhm.
He did? Did you see it? No.
I always hear it though. Like in the go for murder.
Where was that at?
I don't know what story it is.
You don't know where. How did you think he was going to kill you?
He's going to tell me.
No, how did you think he was going to?
With the gun.
With a gun? Did he say he had a gun?
Mhm.
He did? Did you see it? No.
I always hear it though. Like in the pocket.
Okay. Okay, we have the room key. Do you want to go in and we can check it?
Mm-hmm. The actual footage of him and the unaliving is 3 hours long. This was June 29th of 2022. That's Brent Kopaka. He said he kept smelling something burning. He didn't know what it was. This is the first part of his I know why, Mama. This is the night he was killed. This is the first body cam.
Copy. I see a light turning on and off in one apartment. That might be it, if I got the direction right. Woman 468, any luck on finding that other person that got out? I think it's at the far end. I see a light turning on and off on the third floor. Remember, right, these are the ones down here, and it's the higher numbers down at the other end. Is that right? Okay. Yes. No, I mean, as far as the apartment numbering, like, go ahead. Copy. 06 and I are going to go contact him. Right. 4668. Correction. 4768. I believe it's going to be the top floor at your end. I saw a light coming on and off. If you want to keep an eye on that from the exterior until we figure out what we got.
The neighbors have called in
Yes, I see the police.
that he's threatening to kill himself.
Sit all the way at that end.
So if you go up those three flights of stairs and you go to the left, it's 311.
Is it in the middle of the building or like one end or?
It's in the middle.
Okay.
311.
Yes.
It's 311.
Right.
So.
Okay, thank you, Randall.
All right.
Is it on this side of the building?
It's this side. Like if you go up, it's up.
So
it's
is it
down
face that
way.
side
Yeah,
or
down
this
that way? If you go up these stairs to the third floor, it's to the left.
Can you
So-
see the windows to it? Or is it on the other side of the building?
So I think you see that third window? I believe it's over there.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
So if you go up these stairs, third flight,
Okay.
you take a left. What's the first room on the left? First apartment on the left.
It's the third one down, second or third one down.
So we're looking at it right here, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and move around to this side of the building, please.
And did you get the information?
Nope, we just got here. So I'll talk to you first. So what's going on?
So the last couple hours, he's been escalating. He's been getting very angry, talking to himself, talking nonsense.
Okay.
But it wasn't until the last hour when I was on a video cam with my friend right here where he threatened to shoot both me and my roommate. Made multiple threats over and over again. He's like,
Where's your other?
I think he's locked himself in his room because I saw his light on and he's trying to be quiet because I think he doesn't know what my roommate's like, up here. He doesn't
What's
know
your other roommate's name?
Christian.
Christian. And
The guy
so
making
the
the
guy with
threat.
the threats
Is
and
Brent, yeah.
and Brent, he said his exact words
He
were he's
said
going to shoot you guys.
verbatim that he's like you better watch out because I'm about ready to shoot you in 5 minutes and saying crazy stuff like that.
Okay, and he's actually got a gun.
Yes, yeah.
What has he got? What
It's
kind
a
of a gun?
rifle.
A rifle,
Something, well,
like
not like that, but he has a pretty big gun.
pretty big gun.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you wait here, please? I'll be right
Yeah.
back. There's another roommate inside, possibly like hiding in his room. This guy says that Brent specifically said, he's saying all sorts of crazy stuff. He's got a rifle and said, I'm going to shoot you guys in 5 minutes. So,
So we need to go.
Yep.
47 come to us.
Hey, do you have keys?
Walk through.
You got keys to your apartment.
So ours is a door coded.
What's the code? Move. Armed subject threatened to shoot the other roommate in there in 5 minutes. Door. He said it was, there it goes.
Show me your hands.
Please, show me your hands.
Come out here.
Hands up! Hold it,
This is
please.
better.
Police department, hands up. Slowly come to the door. Do it now.
Home police, come on out. Hands empty. Do it now.
You want him to see?
Yeah, I believe so. He did not go into the one on the right. He went straight ahead.
Got it.
And for sure not an A behind us.
We do not
For
know.
sure. Heidi, ask for everyone to come to the front door of this apartment.
We need all units to come to 311 top floor. Hands up!
Hands up.
This is
First, we
Brent
hear
Coppola.
you. Okay.
Hands where we can see them. And they're placed on top
What's your
of
name?
their head.
No,
That's-
No.
wait. Hold
Innocent
on
guy.
to the dog. Heidi, take them out to the hall.
Move. Go, go,
Don't
go.
go with your dog. Hold on to your dog and
Hold
go to the
on
hall.
to your dog. Do not let go.
Don't cross in front of us, Heidi.
Heidi, skip back.
Get him back. You, black guy, move. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Go. Out the hall. Out the hall. Back up to the hall.
Got it. Move. Yep, we're gonna back out. We got no one else here.
Everybody out. confirm with them there's no one else in here.
Is there anybody else in the apartment?
Room A.
Room A.
So your other roommate said that this roommate is making threats to kill you guys and he's got a rifle. So
Is there A, B, and C, or is there a fourth one?
I know it's not a rifle, it's a pistol, and he's been acting like this for quite a while now.
Okay.
So at this point,
Which room is
Heidi.
he in?
room A.
He's in room A.
Yeah, no, one of
Room-
mine, that's coming.
So the room right off to the right.
he's in this one over here.
Correct. So that's my door right there. Room A is just right on the other side.
All right, Heidi, can you take him down to his roommate in the parking lot?
You want me to take him down?
Yes, this guy right here.
Okay, come down.
So I think there's 3 bedrooms in the bathroom.
All right.
Which means, I think our suspect's the only one here, which means.
I believe
think
so.
we should Back out.
Yep.
I've never watched this.
Yeah, let's do this right here.
Okay.
Stay.
Hey, do you guys have a shield or anything like that? Do you have anyone on the radio who can go get one?
No, we're the only two working.
So,
Okay.
I want one of you to come down, up the other stairwell and come up behind us. And the other one, go relieve Heidi so she can get a shield. Just a second, you cover the door, I got it.
As I thought, confirm we've got everybody else out.
We're just trying to confirm that we have everybody out except the armed subject.
That is a narrow hallway.
Hold 406.
I'm gonna close that so we have an indicator someone's coming out.
If you could activate SWAT, we need people to respond for a barricaded man with a gun.
Don't work.
So I saw his back and his waist. I did not see his hands or a gun.
Okay. The roommate down in the parking lot was very specific. He said it was a rifle. He held his hands up like this, and you heard what the other dude said.
So I did not see any weapons at all.
Okay.
So you can holster and kind of relax a little bit.
Okay.
If something happens, you're going to be our hands person.
Okay.
So we were.
As long as we're here, want to start knocking on doors, getting neighboring apartments out.
I'm gonna kind of brief him and orient myself to this real
It's
quick.
KOPACKA.
So, as far as we know, we've got only the guy with the gun left in the apartment. One roommate said rifle, another roommate said handgun. Complainant roommate said the guy with the gun said he was going to start killing his.
Night,
roommates in
Cinderella.
the
Hope you feel
apartment,
better.
Which is why we came up here.
Among other crazy things.
I saw a male in a gray sweatshirt. I saw his back and his left side. I did not see his hands or a weapon.
Okay.
And then he went into a bedroom. So what we're trying to confirm right now is that everybody's out of that apartment except for that guy.
Gotcha.
I'd at least like to get this one.
I'm thinking that same thing. So you cover the door.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, my.
Can we come in for a minute?
Sure thing, sir.
Okay. Aaron, step in.
Yep.
You want to back up with you guys?
Yep. We're able to back into this door. So what we need you to do is to kind of shelter in place. And if you could be out in this living area and as far away from the store as possible.
Sure thing, sir. Is there anybody else in the apartment with you? Nobody else in the apartment? Okay.
Okay. So I'm Sergeant Harris. The situation we're working on right now is one of the occupants across the hall is reported to have a firearm and is threatening to shoot people. So we're just going to keep you here and safe.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
Yes, sir.
Do you mind us using your apartment space here?
I mean, within reason, yeah.
Thank you. Let's see.
This is far and away the best view. Next one's way down there.
Yep.
The adjacent ones would probably be good to evac at least.
Are you comfortable where you're at?
I'll be okay. I'll see the door opening before something happens.
Okay. So if you want to step forward and let us out, we'll work on that. Now you can step back in. Yes, so that's a lower road.
Does something about this feel off to y'all? I don't know. I can't figure it out, but something. I've never seen a call for a person with a weapon like this.
Do you do me a favor? Turn that light off, please.
Brent Kopaka's unaliving SWAT body cam, Jax.
Okay.
I'm going. I'm gonna leapfrog in front of you.
Copy.
I can see so too, Breezy. It's like they have zero concern. Even the guy that they asked if they could use his apartment, he's like within reason. I think it's the butt of his gun, Jax. Night, Lynn.
One 468. In the course of all your calls, could you also look for the subject and locals who get phone numbers out of those ready to go?
I don't know. There's just something.
Could you check Stone and see if you can find the subject we're dealing with and get phone numbers ready? We'll probably need those eventually.
My spidey senses.
Wait,
Yes.
coming back.
Cool.
So left of us is a stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
Right of us appears to be vacant. Next one to your left on our side appears to be vacant.
Copy.
And Aaron's working on down below.
And nothing above us, right?
Nothing above us.
Okay. So I did get fairly minimal statement from dude down there based on the situation. Once we get more assets in place, we should probably get fuller from both roommates.
Well, Gina, this officer right here said he didn't have a gun in his hands. He went in his bedroom and there was nothing in his hands. And this dude right here is not having it. He said, well, the roommate said there was.
Did you talk to Graveyard yet?
I haven't done anything on that.
Graveyard OIC 406.
Probably Shane is my guess.
How many do you have working?
Dixie.
unable to immediately twist that thing to make sure the door is locked to give us that extra second. I'm not sure if there's a lock button on the electronic keypad. I'd like to check that. Whatever you can carry, Andy.
If you're able to bring both, but one would be good.
If you watch
So
the door, I can check
now
this
I
guy's
don't
keypad
know.
and see if it's possible. Hey man, for these locks, how do we get them to lock from the exterior?
I think we need them.
Just to the left, copy that.
Don't worry, Lana's on the case.
Military? Okay.
No, when they got the one neighbor out, they saw him. Well, me neither, Bree, but I mean, she's suing the Idaho police, you know. The fact that people watch her cracks me the hell up and think she knows what the hell she's talking about.
Which floor did he say?
6'4", 6'7", 46, and Rock Shane, Kayla, and I cannot remember who their fourth was.
You can call that work cell. The complaint should be somewhere at the north end of the parking lot.
Red SUV.
If you can work on getting as much background info as you can there.
There's a third-party RP. Make sure you get the right one.
So I'll have you go ahead and move guards to the guard position. And I'm gonna go inside here.
Second in the apartment.
Yep.
Exactly, precious lavender buttons. There's no urgency at all. And I exactly see what you're saying, Breezy, about people saying that this is some kind of training exercise. And obviously they need more. Hell, Breezy, her cornbread ain't even been put in the oven.
Any units coming to the third floor, make sure you come in the south stairwell, the bishop side.
Wait,
Yes.
the bedroom with the dog, which way did the door swing?
I believe it was a left-hand knob, right-hand hinge.
Yep.
Aaron, can you watch the door for a second?
Yes, sir.
I don't even think it's been it.
Yep, different than permanent layout. Okay, I got it back. Move this trash can and prop the door open, please. Pullman 468, close the air.
Just like, I got it.
Cut.
Home 406. If you could close Pullman there for my call, everybody else go to Sierra.
Linda and they act like they're scared of each other. Exactly, Janessa. It really bothers me that that guy said, yeah, I didn't see him with anything in his hand, and that dude wasn't having it. Joe, this is what I'm saying. This is making no sense. It's like they don't even know that they're there. Yeah, let me do this times 5.
Come down. Second door behind me. Brock, if you look for a coffee table or something similar, we can probably shield against that door opposite us, and then we'll keep one here with us for a moment.
Sure. Give me a second. Go again. Okay, we also have the watches there. Okay.
Ruben, what I'd like to do is get something standing face level, lean against that door, ballistic protection of some kind.
11-3-1-1. I'm going to want your legs off.
Me either, Breezy.
Wait.
Yes.
Would you like it the bottom of the shield on the floor or the bottom of the shield on the chair?
On a chair, I'd like it somewhere like face chest level, standby. Since we can't just stand here at the shield room, I just want something between us. That's what I'm going for.
Answer that for me. Just like across. Talk to the shade. Yes, sir. So there's a subject of copy house apartments. Anybody else? I don't know.
Not at all.
Wait, step forward. I'm going to go through your right.
And this is 2 times.
Bring it over.
Yes, it is. He had hold on just a second. Hello? That's okay. So, yes. So everything changed a little bit ago because we got the roommate out, so it's just the bad guy in the apartment. So unless he starts shooting at somebody other than us, we're not moving.
One roommate reported a rifle.
No. So one of the roommates said he had a rifle, and we would say we're going to shoot your roommates in 5 minutes. And the other roommate said we had a 10 of them and acting like this for life. I don't think so. So if you, until I get more resources here, if you want to use Shane.
This is the craziest shit.
And I'm having SWAT stage on Ben a lot of your legs up. Thank you. I get another call. Hello. So we're across the hall in 305. So yeah, so you can come up the stairwell, but come up the stairwell closest to Bishop. So okay. So you're still there with the complaint? Okay. And you got a phone number for our suspect? Okay. Okay. So if you want to come up to us, come up the stairwell at the Bishop Inn. Thank you. Yes. Shane? Yeah.
Heidi, come here if you're going to work on that. I'll talk to you. Only a very brief statement from the roommate that called. He said, yes, he's in. Hang on, stand by here, please.
Do you have a gear for outside?
Not yet. That just started noise in the hall. I'm sure what's going up. So basically, they've been acting crazy, talking nonsense, all sorts of weird stuff all day. And the thing that concerned them was he said, "Yeah, I'm going to start shooting. I'm going to make like 5 minutes and one other big things. He's walking around the gun." That's when Jordan snuck out and then her call and then snuck out. And then he said the other two guys, some black guy, was basically hiding in the room. I don't know what the black guy heard or anything. So something like that. That's I did not fully identify that. And I was like, okay, we just gotta go. So that's the one that I got. Hey, Ruben, when you advise people to, when you advise people to come up that stairwell, can you also advise them to like announce themselves or something to let me know? Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go and get a search warrant. Get it quickly. Does that work for you? Or do you want it? as quick as possible.
I know you know how to do that, but other people have been coming up, so I'm not doing that. So. Talking to you, Aaron.
One time you can back up and put this back on the back.
Y'all okay with it being this fast?
So we're not using the other shield at the moment. But as a known person, I understand the height. So can we maybe prop the one up on the chair just to get it up higher?
So the
I'm just planning because he starts moving machine around through the door like something there.
hello. So, all right. Sorry, go ahead. So I'm going to give you a little bit of intel right now. So we're at 1000 Latah. Suspect is in 311. So it's the top floor, and 311 overlooks the main street side of the building. So when you come to Benoit and Latah, you're going to be on the opposite side of the building of the suspect. Wade and I are in 305 immediately across the street.
Yourself on radio.
Yes. So everything is inside except I'll want some maybe snipers up on the hillside to try to see into the windows. Yes. And so we need Ego on the hallway side and Marksman on the parking lot side. We have the shields here, so bring some entry tools just in case. But yes, you're correct. Thank you. Bye. Not yet. I haven't. So when yeah. Okay. Would you agree, Wade, or do you think you can start before that?
I would prefer to have an Ego team ready.
Yep. Thank you, but not right now.
They're moving in the hallway. It's far down. Pull that. Sorry.
I'm telling y'all, something ain't right.
It's just a creaky building.
Good question, Carol.
So Rotzi, what branch? Is he still here? No, I was asking. I'm just curious. I was just curious what branch you are. Nice. After this is done, I'll teach you how to make fun of the Air Force. So 6764. Anything particular that can maybe go to like man shop or something, see if they can get a visual while we're waiting on Marksman.
I'm having to keep pedestrians out of that area.
Never mind.
Good.
I think I know who this dude is. Yeah, he is absolutely out of his goddamn mind. It's like that. Kayla, do you have someone on your phone? Or anybody? Anybody, Aaron?
I do.
46 minutes. This is an hour and 30 minutes long. Hang on, let me see. He's literally, okay, they literally don't move.
Okay. do you think about Mike and Wade in the stairwell? Mike's on my game. Oh, that's right.
I'm good, but it's just me, so send me somebody else, please.
So not yet.
You got your comments still? You did announce it.
All right, let's bet on that. Yeah. What's up? Like it. Josh, you want to take Wade's spot? Yeah.
I guess I kind of with Ray's question. If he flees with a firearm, we either need to shoot him or chase him.
Yes.
So that retract my previous non-chasing statement. We need to apprehend him and stop him.
Yes. Wade.
Yes.
Do you want to go get a 40 and bring it back to Ryan?
How about I grab 2, and then if I get one more body, I can wait in that stairwell door with you. Okay.
So Josh was going to come behind and go right.
What in the actual fuck is happening? Hold on. Yeah, I'm going all the way to part 6. There's 6 parts. Jesus. This is part 6. And it's 10 minutes.
Give me a second. Let's just slow down. Go again. We also have a door code, but the more options are there. Okay.
What I'd like to do is get something standing base level.
3, 11, 3, 1, 1.
I'm just calling.
And then while you're late talking. Can you use one of the chairs?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Gina.
Wait.
Yes.
Would you like it the bottom of the shield on the floor or the bottom of the shield on the chair?
On a chair, I'd like it somewhere Base chest will hold standby.
If it's leaned up against the door, good. Or the door jam.
Yeah, I know, Gina.
Can you answer that for me? Just slide across.
Answer it.
I'll talk to him. This Shane.
He's right across the hall.
Sir. Copy house permits. No, I want those over. Nobody else is in that apartment now. What's his name? I don't know. No.
Brent, he's 35 years old.
Brent, 35 years old, possibly. Yeah, glad Kayla working on getting background and talk to him. Do we have any other negotiators on the
I'm doing it right now. No.
No, not yet. No, they're staging up that video right now. We will keep you updated. Yes, it is. He hasn't halfway. You're all good. He's done now. Hold on just a sec. Hello? That's okay. It's up. Yes. So everything changed a little bit ago because we got the roommate out, so it's just that guy in the apartment. So unless he starts shooting at somebody other than us, we're not going to.
A pistol on his phone.
One roommate reported a rifle.
No.
Well, another roommate reported the rifle.
So one of the roommates said he had a rifle and said he was going to shoot his roommates in 5 minutes. And the other roommate said he had a handgun and he's been acting like this for a while. I don't think so. So if you, until I get more resources here, if you want to use Shane as a point of contact, I have my cell phone. And I'm having a SWAT stage on Benoit near Lake Top. Thank you. I'm getting another call. Hello. So we're across the hall in 305. So yeah, so you can come up the stairwell, but come up the stairwell closest to Bishop. So okay. So you're still there with the complaint? Oh, okay. And you've got a phone number for our suspect? Okay. Okay. So if you want to come up to us, come up the stairwell at the Bishop Inn. Thank you.
Would you like me to go work on a search warrant?
Yes.
Okay.
Shane? Yeah.
Heidi, Mara, if you're going to work on that, I'll help you.
Okay.
I wanted a very brief statement from the roommate that called. He said,
And that's Jordan.
yes, he's been Hang on, stand by.
Stay here. Do you have gear for outside? So.
Do you want to have somebody else watch the door while you come talk to me?
No,
Okay.
So basically, they've been crazy talking nonsense and all sorts of weird stuff all day. And things that concerned him. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna start shooting you in 5 minutes." And one other crazy thing, he was walking around with a gun. That's when Jordan snuck out.
They're just now telling her this.
And then snuck out, and then he said the other guy, some black guy, was basically hiding in the room. I don't know if the black guy heard or anything. So.
I'm going to start shooting you guys in 5 minutes.
Something like that.
Okay.
I did not fully identify that. And I was like, okay, we gotta go. Sorry.
Okay,
That's
no.
the limit of what I got.
Okay.
Hey, Ruben?
Yep.
When you advise people to, not a very good shot. When you advise people to come up that stairwell, can you also advise them to like announce themselves or something to let me know? Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Kayla and work on a search warrant. I'm gonna get it quickly. Does that work for you? Or do you want it search warrant as quick as possible?
Yep. Thank you.
No, they want it slow. Now this was the end? What in the fuck? This is pissing me off. Hold on. So weird. I'm trying to find the whole video. Oh shit, this is his roommate's interview. Hold on, this is Brent Kilpatrick's roommate's interview. after the fact.
Coffee got the notice will be all clear. And then I looked it up just to see what it was, and it said 1100 of like the 1100 section of Laytop, and I know that's his apartment. And then it said that it's a shooter that had threatened roommates, and I just knew that was him.
It's interesting.
I'm super sorry, man. Super sorry. And now that you know, I mean, we went and talked to Jordan. Initially, when I called Jordan, he didn't know, had no idea.
He didn't know until I-
What's that?
He didn't know either. We showed up at the hotel, and he didn't know.
Okay. So I guess I'll get this out of the way very first off. Because of the moving parts in this, we need to kind of keep it under our hat. The biggest problem right now is Brent's family doesn't know. And, you know, so I don't want, you know, as a family member, I wouldn't want to find out what happened to a relative or a close one from the news. I would rather have, you know, that's why CJ is here, is to help, you know what I'm saying? Help, you know, you process things, make sure you're okay. We do the same thing for notifications, right? So we'll send an officer and a chaplain to notify the family. That hasn't happened yet. So I don't want that to happen. You know, I'd rather have somebody in person actually tell his family of what happened. So until like we kind of just reason to kind of keep it under our hats. So I kind of coming into this, I don't know what conversations happened last night with officers. I got in at 6 o'clock this morning. Can you kind of synopsize or kind of recount what happened yesterday leading up and just kind of what your thoughts and feelings are?
Well, I took my final exam yesterday morning. It was online, so I just did it in my room. Spent most of the day going outside with my dog, kind of minding my own thing, and then sometime between 5 or 6, Brent had started like really heavily talking to himself and throwing things in his room. At this point, I got so used to it that I just kind of ignored it. Just kind of minding my own business. I'm like, you give it a couple of hours and he'll usually just calm down and he'll be okay again. Well, apparently he said something about killing the roommates, and Jordan heard it. The only reason I didn't hear it because I was watching Netflix and I had the volume all the way up, so it just kind of like drown out the noise. And then, well, the police showed up. They said that everybody needs to come out of their room. So I told them I was in the room, that I was coming out, and I had a dog. And then they just said, just come back up, come out slowly, come out with your dog, and so don't let the dog go. I'm like, okay, all right. So I went out. They got me outside. They told me to walk along that side of the building in case he was on the balcony or coming out or shooting through the window. And then after that, they said that we just need to handle this. You need to go, like, do your own thing. So, all right. Spent a couple of minutes, like, walking my dog, making sure she was okay, and then I came back. I was hoping they let me drive away with my car because I was freezing cold. And then they said, because it was in the lightest set, they couldn't let me. I'm like, okay. And then one of the officers offered to let me sit in the back of his cruiser just to keep warm until everything kind of like cooled down and hopefully go back in the room. I think it was about after midnight they said that they were going to have to get me a hotel room because it was still ongoing. And then they took me to a hotel room. They checked me in. They made sure I was okay, and then they left.
Okay. What can you tell me about Brent?
I know that from the briefing we spoke in, I know that he was in the Army. He didn't say for how long. He said that, he said that he was he planned on going to school here at WSU, And then I guess his plans changed, and he planned on moving out to Arizona. It looked like for a little bit, and then even said that his plans changed for that. And then earlier on, he was very paranoid. He would leave notes all around the apartment saying like the police are after him, or his ex-girlfriend was coming after his bank account, like hacking his phone and stuff like that. At one point, I even talked about Coop Housing about him because he was so paranoid that he was hallucinating, talking to himself a lot. Like, yeah, we know he's called us, we've called him. They're trying to figure things out. He's even at one point asked me if I fought his brother. I haven't. I haven't met anybody in his family member.
Okay.
He's the only one I know.
So you've only known him how long?
Since I moved in back in July, I think it is.
Okay.
Just right before school started.
How would you describe your guys' relationship?
Acquaintance. We didn't really get to know each other that well.
Okay, you didn't hang out. You just kind of.
It was kind of like if I saw him in the apartment, I'd say hi, how you doing, that kind of thing. But other than that, we never really.
Okay.
We never got past that.
And help me if I'm wrong. So the coffee house is kind of set up similar to like the Grove. You rent a room, and there's a common area for everyone. They just kind of, you guys don't know each other. They just kind of put you together, and your room's lockable with a bathroom. Is that kind of how it works?
It is, yeah.
Okay. You said you've never met any of his family.
No, I haven't.
Did you ever meet girlfriend? Because he said ex-girlfriend.
He said he's had an ex-girlfriend, but I've never met her either.
Did he have many visitors or friends over or anything that stands out to you?
He said he has friends, but they never came over to our apartment. He always went to theirs.
Okay.
That's interesting.
So you're a student. You said he'd be paranoid. Can you kind of go in a little bit more detail what you mean by when you like his behavior and you know he'd leave notes? Was it all the time, every once in a while? Like, can you kind of describe more of his behavior?
The notes were every once in a while kind of thing. There will be times where he's had a good week, you know, he's acting normal, everything's fine, and then the next week he's very agitated, and he feels like there's somebody like watching him from corners of the apartment. And the notes would always say, "If I don't return by this time, the cops got me," because they thought because he thought he was committed something. He never really said what he committed. He just said that the cops were coming after him because of this and this and that, and that's all I would get from him. And then anytime I try to talk to him, he goes, "Yeah, I'm fine, kind of like brush it off," and then he just goes right back to it, that kind of thing. And then he would disappear for hours on end. Lately, he's been checking into hotels, spending more time there. He'd come back and spend a night, and then goes out and speaks another week at the hotel. Or he said, I think he crashed at a friend's place one time. That's it, really.
Did he work?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. What was his normal routines during the day?
Anytime I see him coming out of his room, he's always in the kitchen. He's always has a hot pocket in the microwave or the stove. He usually just sits by the fireplace, kind of like minding his own business on his phone.
Me too, Breezy.
That's what he does, or he just goes into his room and then just hangs out there for the whole day.
Appreciate it, Christian. How are you?
I'm doing okay. a little lack of sleep, but I'm doing okay.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you have family here to kind of help things out. You also have, if you're a student, you have, I'm sure the university is going to probably reach out to you.
Said he's lacking sleep.
We'll see what we can do with the
Nothing
university
about
on,
his roommate
maybe
just
finding
dying.
alternative housing and that type of thing. I'm not sure if you're going to want to go back anytime soon. Is there anything specific in the apartment that you need, like ASAP out of there? Medications or anything that's
Yes, personally my phone, because I do have work and that's the only way I can contact them.
okay.
And then also my dog's medications in there.
Okay. And what is your dog's medication and where is it?
It's thyroxine. It should be just sitting on the right hand side of my laptop.
Okay. When does she or he need it by?
She's already over.
Yeah.
It's not a life or death medication. It's just for hypothyroid, but she takes it every day.
Okay. So for obvious reasons, you know exactly what happened, right? And we have there's just bits and pieces that we can start kind of working through, right? Just trying to do a thorough and good investigation. I am not the lead investigator. State Patrol is actually heading up the investigation. I'm just a proxy and help out with interviews and various things. So hopefully I'll let the head investigator know that because Jordan has some medications that we need to get for him, and you need medications, use your phone. But we have specific legal things that we have to work through. This is completely up to you, but this is actually a consent form for a consent to search. We need to get into that apartment and search the common areas and every room, right? You can say no. You don't have to say yes. You can limit what we look for. Big thing is like bullet holes or anything that went through your bedroom. Things associated with what happened last night, and anything else in there, I can't say are not my concern. I mean, if something, anyway, does that make sense? Are you good with that? And it's completely up to you. You can say no.
Sure, I really don't have anything to hide in my room, honestly.
And to be honest with you, I mean, like, we're looking for things associated with what happened last night. I can't say that if you give consent and we find something else that we wouldn't take action, but I mean, like, it would have to be pretty severe. Does that make sense? Like, if we find a body or something in your room, like, that would be bad. But like, I mean,
did he just say a
body
body
or anything silly? I don't care. But it's completely up to you. You can say no. You can, I guess, have your dad call me and say, hey, he revokes consent and we want to tear up that piece of paper. We'll tear it up. So you can put whatever you want.
Just one more time.
So read through it, but it depends. You can say any and all. You can say, okay, just my bedroom, just my whatever, and limit what we're looking for. But like I said, we're only looking for things that were associated with last night.
I have never in my life seen so many. This is crazy. Good morning, Lisa.
I'm in the bottom.
Yeah, and I'll just sign.
And I'm still up.
Just so you know, from a third party, Brent had been exhibiting some erratic behavior from the very beginning.
No, it doesn't.
The first week he moved in, he pulled the stove out into the middle of the kitchen and said it was preheating. And Gabrielle pushed it back in and was like, okay, dude. He took the light fixtures down in the hallway He took Gabrielle's toothbrush and started using it. Then he took his loofah and started using it.
Gabriel.
I'm sorry. That's his
Oh.
Hebrew. That's his Hebrew name. I'm sorry. That's what
Okay.
we call him at home. So that's what. Yeah, he started, and then he took Jordan's loofah and his toothbrush and started using them. But that's pretty much been going on since he moved in.
Yeah, when I visited the apartment, there was random bottles of alcohol in like
The bathroom cupboard.
the vanity in the bathroom. I was like,
So help me understand, if you don't mind, like, I don't know the apartment. Like, is there like a common bathroom?
There's two
there's
common
two
bathrooms.
bathrooms.
So there's 3 bedrooms that they can lock, and then there's 2 bathrooms. One of them is a full bathroom, and one of them is just like a half bath. That's got a little shower.
Oh,
And
So they almost always
water.
use the full bath.
okay. Right, so that helps because I'm envisioning like the Grove, which is each individual bedroom has its own full bathroom.
No,
Yeah.
And just a common area for,
Yeah.
and there's usually a bathroom in the common area for guests.
there's a full bath across from his room and Brent's room,
His room and Brent's room are on one side with the full bath,
and
and then
the other
Jordan's
side
is on the other side, and then there's a small.
the little half bath with the washer and dryer.
I'm gonna put the time.
And so like, yeah, you go in random, like, you look in at it, doors be open and it'd be random bottles of alcohol in there.
He was
Oh,
sleeping on
interesting.
the floor with no bed.
Yeah, you
And
get-
so after we talked to food housing, they gave him a bed and a frame and everything. And he was on that for a while. And then just a couple weeks ago, he like destroyed the box spring, like literally part by part, pulled apart and completely destroyed it. I know that there are other things you haven't told us, but I'm just saying that there's been a lot of erratic behavior from the beginning that we have been talking about.
Can you draw, like, just rough? It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be to scale. Just kind of like a layout. So like how it's where your room is, where Jordan's room is, and where Brent's room was, like that type of thing. Just I'm sure they may already know, but I don't. So just kind of help me out.
Yeah.
I have a problem how
Thank you, Madam Chemistry.
nonchalant they are.
No, definitely not an art student.
They told him he had to take an art class for his degree, and he was like, "Oh man."
You can look at buildings in history, right?
I have to look at it, not to draw.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, we had been concerned pretty much since he moved in because there was just a lot of erratic stuff. And so Coop Housing had told him he would that they would move Christian to a different room. But he didn't. It was like so much work to move, so he didn't want to. But there was erratic behavior from the very beginning.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
It's one of the reasons when you walk in, there'll be no kitchen table, there's no couch, there's just, and their rooms are their rooms, but the main room, because they didn't associate, they didn't hang out, they didn't. Last year he was in the dorms, and his roommate in the dorms was
Typical college
a
kid.
typical college student, we'll put it that way.
Typical
And so
college kid.
he's real quiet and private and so he would just go in his room. Although I will say the last month or 6 weeks, he said that he had gotten to the point where he'd go in his room and lock the door when he was in there. And then when he was
Is that true?
lock the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only because and then anytime anybody leaves, they leave the main door open, and I have a dog, and if she gets out, I have to go chase her.
Sure.
Yeah. What kind of dog do you have?
She's a border collie.
Nice. Smart. Yeah. Very smart.
This one's like that smart.
What's that?
High energy.
So,
This
High
one
energy.
got kicked in the head when she was a year old, so she's not that smart.
Oh.
These
How'd you get
two
her?
people are on my nerve.
We bought her when she was a puppy.
no, we had her for pretty much her entire life.
She came to us when she's like 6 weeks.
Yeah. So
And she's 6 years old.
I don't even know.
I have a mini Aussie.
You want a full
We have a
size dog?
standard Aussie, we have a border collie, we have a standard poodle.
That's a lot of energy.
The standard poodles, everybody thinks they're Piper, but ours is like the chillest dog on there.
Oh.
But compared to the border collie and the Aussie, it's chill. So
Oh my.
Okay, so kitchen, bath. So is this the front door right
That's
here?
the front door, yeah.
Okay, and this is the half
I
bath.
don't either,
And then
Gina.
this is Jordan's room. This is the full bath.
So that's the front door. So as you come in to the right, that's the half bath.
Oh, okay.
And then
that's
next
full
to
bath.
Jordan's room, that's the common area. And then this is my room right here on the corner.
Okay.
That's Brent's room, and then that's the full bath.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Good. No, yeah. That's not better than good.
You might need to switch to architecture.
Okay. Anything else I should know?
Only personal. So I got 2 phones in my room. Just the one with the full case. That's the only one I need. The other one is just I use it to play games on.
You want your gaming phone?
How about once we're in there, I give your dad, Brian, right? I'll give Brian a call and say, okay, I'm in here, I'm in your room. This is the medication or whatever. I can grab both phones and then I can describe it. You can just tell me what you want right now and we'll get that stuff out. Because everything else is going to have to kind of say, like I said, this is a very, very awful thing that happened last night for a lot of people involved and we want to do things right.
Okay.
So, that makes sense.
Well, at least your younger brother's bigger than you, so now you can just take his clothes.
We can get you some clothes too, and we'll get things figured out. Hey, since you guys are here and providing information, do you mind if I get your guys' info? Start with Dad. Can you spell your name?
Brian.
Middle initial?
M.
Last name?
Yeah. Yenna.
Date of birth?
5483.
I have your phone number, but check all in one spot's a little easier.
Yeah. 559.
Thank you very much for the cash out.
1992. Do you have a Washington driver's license?
I do.
Perfect. What is your address?
952 Carruthers, Caroters.
Carruthers Road. Is it? That's Pullman still, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
It's out by the dump.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry.
The land.
Landfill.
We live with a dump.
Okay. I'm assuming the same for you.
Same address.
Same
yes.
address. Okay. How about name, date of birth, phone number?
TOV.
TOV.
Victor, AH.
Tom, Ocean, Victor, Adam, Henry.
That's it.
Perfect.
L. Yenna. Yenna.
Date of birth?
3981.
3981. Phone number?
See, this is crazy. They're not
555.
redacting any of this, but everything is redacted from the Idaho 4K.
We got the cell phones when we were stationed in California, and it's
I
just too
gotcha.
much of a pain to change it.
Yeah.
But then we moved here, and everybody's like 509. It didn't work. I'm like, that's was 559.
Yeah. There's a bunch of it. So one of our officers is from Arizona, so yeah, he has
Anymore, there's cell phones.
Just say that you
Yeah.
just port them anyway. I think I've had the same cell phone number since 2002.
Yeah,
2001,
I think
maybe.
ours is about 2004 or 6 or something.
So 7. Because we got them right after we moved into.
So it's just a pain to try and teach the kids new numbers, and
Trying to remember the new numbers.
there's always somebody you forget.
Yep. And you have a Washington driver's
I
license?
do, yeah.
It's just I don't really need it. I just need to know where because I just
Yeah,
want to
kids have
attach it and
changed
all
all the
that.
Washington numbers, and now I don't remember it.
Yeah, no, that's good.
It
Yeah,
used to be.
mine tastes too. So
It used to be easy, and
Yeah.
now it's like
Yeah.
17 letters. Of
my wife's is still the same because she never did the enhanced, but she has a passport, so I don't really care for her. She didn't care. I know we've got all your information. The officer got all your information last night, including phone number, right?
Right.
Yeah, perfect. And if I have any additional questions, I will call Brian. But hopefully we can get in there today.
Not why, Mama. I'm going to bed soon myself.
We'll see what the lead investigator is. I have been, well, we just spent about an hour with Jordan. Is there anything we could do for you? Anything that we could do to help?
No.
Yeah, Are you okay if when WSU asks, like, for housing and various other things and resources and help, do you okay if I let WSU have your information? Which they should have anyway, but. No, I mean, I'm sure they're going to reach out and offer assistance and stuff and try to help out. It's kind of complicated,
He's killing
but
me hitting this damn table.
I'm sure they will sometimes.
Well, they'll probably reach out to his cell phone, so.
Yeah, that's probably true. And then they'll probably reach out to me. Are you okay if I let WSU call?
Yeah, that's fine. They should have my information too. So.
I know. I mean, you have a place to go, but I mean, if they can help and get you, even if it's in a dorm, or try to get you up for housing, or get you the services you need to find a place, would be probably pretty cool. But if not,
I might exercise the mom veto and make you stay home at least for the break, and then we'll
reassess.
We'll reassess January.
That's probably. I've listened to her. That's probably the best.
I'm just saying.
It's a good mom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Place.
Yeah, this is a traumatic event. I mean, it may not seem like it right now, but once the gravity starts to set in, I mean,
It may not seem like it
it's
now.
us.
Yeah, because y'all are acting like
having
nothing's
family around
happened.
event. Don't be afraid to talk.
Really pissing
he
me
does a lot of
off.
peer support, and we do enough training. As a detective, I see a lot of really awful things, deal with a lot of really awful things, and being able to voice it versus letting it sit, on your heart, sucks. Yeah. So actually vocalizing it and talking about it, you literally can feel that stuff come off your shoulders.
Yeah, it's good.
It is. I'm sure I've done enough for CJ here and vented to him, that he doesn't want to hear about, but he's a good listener, and I'm sure your mom and dad will be the same exact thing. If we can be that for you, we'd be more than happy to. But yeah, being able to vocalize it is a good thing. Yeah. Just to process your feelings. And I don't know, that sounds silly, but I have to do it.
That's good.
And I can't do it to my wife because she doesn't want to hear half the stuff. So she'd rather that. I don't know. But yes, it is healing. So yeah. If anything we can do for you, let us know. Let me read you a card. And you probably want to get some sleep.
You guys in the afternoon.
Actually, I'll read you all the cards. Oh wait. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I know. We went and talked to Jordan earlier today, and I'm like, I don't have any cards. I don't have anything. But it was kind of, as soon as I walked through the door, it was running and sprinting. And it has been since. It is.
Let me find Jordan's.
Where would you like to talk?
I was hoping out here.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Wherever you feel most comfortable.
I'm just gonna put my TV. Yeah, I'm kind of in a very tricky situation. To be honest, I've never been in this kind of situation in my life.
I imagine most people have not.
No. Well, I'll let you ask this some questions, but yeah.
Well, okay, so are you open to talking to me more about what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not a professional, but I do believe my roommate has some form of schizophrenia.
Okay.
Not only does he have PTSD, but I think he does have some sort of mental condition because as long as I've known him and lived with him for the last 2 months, I've seen some very red flags, schizophrenic red flags about him. You know, I have mental illness myself. The only difference between me and him is he doesn't take medication. I do. And, you know, I've seen it all. I've seen it all from schizophrenics doing really well to doing really bad. You know, he hears things sometimes that aren't there. He talks to himself. He'll see things that aren't real. He's very paranoid. He's a very paranoid person.
What's he paranoid about?
He's paranoid about the government
Okay.
personally. And I don't know if he's had situations with the government in the past or if that's just all in his head. So the situation came about. He's been acting very rambunctious the last 2 months, but I think, to be honest, I think last night was the tip of the iceberg for me when he started making threats. While me and my roommate were in the room, he's like saying, like, you don't come out in 5 minutes, I will shoot both of you. And so I think that was a little overstated to say something like that so boldly. I don't know if he was responding to voices in his head or what, but he has actually admitted that he hears things in the past. I don't know what or who he was responding to. I don't know, but yeah, when he said that, I had to get people involved because I didn't know if he was actually going to harm one of us. He does have a rifle on hand. He does have knives on hand. That I do know. So I didn't know if he was already at the point of acting out on his rage because he was very angry for some weird reason. Very angry, very disturbed, and I couldn't be in that kind of environment. He's putting me in a very weird position because I have about 9 more months of this lease that I owe. And I don't want to get evicted, but I don't want to stay in an environment that's not livable. I can't live with someone that's not taking their medication that could be a danger to themselves or to other people. So I just don't think my landlords get that.
Have you talked to them before about this issue?
I talked to them about something about him, you know, and his mannerisms, but I did not bring this up because this happened around 7 o'clock, and that was when the office was closed, so I couldn't contact my landlord. But I will bring this up with the landlord, saying that if him and I don't move out, I would like to end the lease, and I would like to leave the lease on good terms and not pay for the $4,000 or $5,000 I owe on it, because I said it's not right that I have to pay for a living situation that's not livable.
Well, so tell me more about what happened today when you were woken up.
I was really stressed out, to be honest, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing from now on, because that's the only spot that, besides my friend's place, like she said I'm more than welcome to live at her place anytime. She doesn't have any mental conditions or anything, but at this point, I don't know what to do from this point on, because this apartment's technically my only place to go. So it's kind of like, yeah. But the whole situation last night was new. I have never seen him so angry and talking so crazy like that. I think that was a whole nother level I wasn't expecting. And I don't know if part of it was his drinking, because he does drink. I know that.
Was he drinking last night?
I don't know. I couldn't smell any alcohol, so I don't know if it was a little tipsy and the alcohol got to him or what. But
do you know if he does any other drugs?
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think he's a drug addict. But his behaviors are very, very obscene, very schizophrenic-like.
Obscene.
he always denies that he doesn't have a problem, but it's just when you live with him and you see what he does.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't want to be rude, but it's like unless he's gonna get medication, I don't think he should be living with people like that when you have all these problems, because you're not gonna be a functional, productive citizen of society. You're just gonna be a nuisance. I hate to say that, but yeah, but last night was a whole new ball game for me. I've
Okay.
never had to lock myself in my room
Me too, Bree.
because of the threats he was making out of the wind.
So, at what point did you lock yourself in your room?
I locked myself in my room um, when he came home around 7 o'clock, when he started smashing things around in the kitchen, started yelling, starting cussing, starting to cuss.
Okay.
I really considered calling the police when he started making threats in the open, and I didn't know if he was talking to me or a ghost or a hallucination, or I don't know where it was coming from, but he was making threats like here and there, just 10 minutes straight, at least 10 minutes straight of threats. And I'm like, where is this coming from? He's like,
So when he was saying threats, what threats was he saying?
physical threats, actually shooting,
So
actually taking his rifle and aiming it at me and my roommate and shooting us.
so did he actually take his rifle and aim it at you?
I was locked in my room, so I didn't know if he had it on him.
Okay.
He said, I have my rifle here, and if you don't come out in 5 minutes, I'm going to blast your door open, or I'm going to come in and start shooting. And
How many
don't
times
believe
do you
the
think he said a threat, like, I'm going to blast the door, I'm going
probably
to...
at least 5 or 6 times.
Okay.
10 minutes. Yeah, he was.
How many times did he say he was going to shoot you?
Probably at least a few times. And then he redirected that phrase to my roommate a few more times. So I'd probably say at least 6 times in 10 minutes.
Okay. And where were you when he
I was in
said
my room. Yeah, I was locked. I locked my door.
Okay. And how do you know he was talking to you?
It sounded like he was by my door
Okay.
when he was talking.
Okay.
But then again, I don't see, this is the tricky part. I don't know at the same time if he was talking directly at me or at something he was seeing that
Okay.
wasn't there. But it sounded like he was talking to me. I mean, when he was close to my door, I could see his shadow under my door, and it sounded like he was talking to me. So I don't even know if he's ever going to remember that, but I definitely remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so can you remember any other ways he said he was going to shoot you?
No, that was about
Okay.
it. By the time his anger started to escalate, I left the apartment quietly. I made sure that he wasn't out in the open, and I left the apartment as quietly as I could. And that's when my friend Trino and Brian got a hold of you guys.
Okay.
Got a hold of 911, and I was outside talking to them about what was going on. And I think some of your coworkers came by and started to ask me questions.
Yeah.
They started to investigate the apartment, see what was going on.
So what made you leave the apartment quietly?
I didn't want to be loud because by the way he was acting, I just knew if I just made one loud noise, I mean, it could be my life, because I didn't know where he was mentally. I mean, he was just angry. I've never seen him so angry before like this ever. And I just thought, well, if he has his gun on him like he says he does, he could just shoot me right there. So I had to be really quiet, make sure he wasn't out in the open, because I didn't know what was going on up here. That's the problem.
And why did you leave the apartment?
I didn't feel safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
of the way he was acting, the things he was saying, his anger. Didn't know where that was coming from.
Do you know how much ammunition he has?
That I don't know.
Okay. Do you know how many firearms he has?
Like firearms, I don't know. Besides the rifle, I know he has That's the only firearm that I know he has.
Okay.
He does have knives that I do know. He has
So the rifle
and some knives, and that's about it. But
how do you know that he has the rifle?
he showed it to me one day. He showed me his he showed me his firearm, and then he showed me some look like hunting knives.
Okay.
That's how I know.
When is the last time you saw the rifle?
To my best knowledge, I would say 4 or 5 days ago.
4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
I don't believe this dude.
And when he said, he told you you got 5 minutes for I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
And what did you take that to mean?
For the worst case scenario, that could have been my last time. That could have been my warning to go. And so after he made that threat, that's when I decided to strategically move out of my room as quietly as possible. Because I was waiting until I didn't see a shadow. I was waiting, hoping that he wasn't out in the open. And if he was, I was going to run for my life because I wasn't the only one he was threatening. He was threatening my roommate too.
Is there?
He said both. Because when he said the statement, "This is to the both of you," that meant me and Christian or whatever.
So Christian doesn't think that he was talking to Christian. Is there a reason why Christian doesn't think that, or why Christian wouldn't?
That I don't know.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not trying to get Brent in trouble, but I can't live in an environment like that because A, I have mental illness.
Okay.
And B, I can't live with someone that's that unstable, not taking their medication, not, he clearly needs help, some kind of help.
Brent
He
Kopaka.
needs some professional intervention because there's things about him that Christian doesn't understand or sees that I see because if you're talking to things that aren't there, or you're seeing things that aren't there, or you're hearing things, or that's abnormal. Do you have some sort of brain issue? You have some schizophrenia or bipolar, or his moods changed a lot too. So, he might be on a spectrum of something because you can tell the difference between, a normal mood swing, right? Versus an extreme, and he always hits the extreme. When his moods change, they change. It's not like he goes from happy to sad. He goes from like joyful, I love everybody, to this other side of him where he's just so angry, and he just talks crazy. He just doesn't things that don't make sense. Like one time he asked me if the president was at our door. And I'm like, the president's not at our door.
Okay.
Well, I hear him outside. I'm like, my Biden's probably sleeping in the White House. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see Biden outside the door.
So if he is crazy, what made you concerned that he was dangerous towards you tonight?
What made me think he was a threat was when he was right outside my door saying those things, because I could see a shadow underneath my door saying those things. Because I had a thought that, well, maybe he had a delusion, like maybe something was conjured up in his mind chemically, and I somehow was the target. So I thought maybe he got mad at me for some reason and started saying those things because maybe I felt maybe I was a threatening presence to him. So yeah, I don't want to be rude, but I think there's things that Christian doesn't understand about mental illness.
And that could be?
Everything that he sees is not normal. A healthy-minded person doesn't make threats, doesn't do half the things I saw last night. If you're I don't care even if you're hallucinating. If you're threatening to hurt somebody, I'm sorry, but the law has to get involved. You're threatening somebody. You have to get police involved. And Christian seemed very surprised that you guys were there, but it was just like, well, I'm sorry, but if someone's getting to the point where they're so agitated that they're literally threatening another human being, yeah, the police have to get involved because
So
he
you
could have meant that. He could have meant that.
and you thought that he was a danger
Yeah, I
towards
thought he
you.
was
Okay.
gonna shoot me or my roommate. I didn't know what
Okay.
he was. I don't know what his plan was.
And when and do you think when he was going to shoot you, do you think he was going to kill you?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
probably. I think he was mad enough to do it.
Does he have any other things that he complains about or
Oh, Brent or
yeah.
Brent. Yeah, some of the things he complains about is normal. I mean, there's stuff about our apartment he doesn't like. So I'll let that be. There's things that bothers him, but
Aside from the government?
yeah, there's stuff that bothers him, but not to the point where he's gonna make threats and hurt somebody.
Has he ever threatened you before?
No.
Okay.
So
And you guys have lived together for 2 months?
yeah,
And what room is your room?
311C.
You're in 311C.
Oh no, 311A. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. 311A.
311A. And do you know what room Christian is in?
I believe 311C.
Does he have a window out?
Yeah.
Does Brent have a window outside?
Yes, but it's further to. So if you're in the apartment, it's further to the left.
Okay.
So there's a window in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Christian's room. He has a window.
Okay.
And then there's Brent's. So he is 1, 2, 3 windows down this way if you're in the apartment.
So if I were to go into the apartment,
right,
you've got
right.
Christian's room and then there's a door. Is that door next to Christian's room a bathroom or is it?
That's like the door next to Christian's. That's Brent's room, and then
That's Brent's room.
right across Christian's room is the bathroom.
Okay.
I hate to say that Brent would be capable of hurting somebody, but I think if you're having that much attention, I mean, it's possible. It's possible that you could hurt somebody because I don't know what voices he was hearing. I mean, he was screaming at nothing.
Mm-hmm.
From what I can tell, I was screaming and hollering and saying, "Shut up! Don't talk to me that way!" and blah 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 blah. I mean, almost like having a conversation with himself. This angry conversation with himself. And nobody does that unless you have some kind of mental illness of some kind. Nobody does that. I've been around the mental health system for so long because of my issues that when you see it, you see it. You don't need to be a professional to say, "Oh yeah, that person doesn't have a problem." Oh yeah, he does. I mean, you shouldn't be having a shouting match with yourself. I mean, he was having shouting matches with himself. I'm like, he was like, I don't want to repeat the words, but he's like, "You mother, blah, 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 and you mother, blah, blah, blah. Don't talk to me that way. Don't ever talk to me that way." Just angry. Just so angry, full of his speech is full of hatred. I don't know where it was coming from, but just so angry with something or a voice in his head. Or, I mean, I've never seen him or heard him ever be that angry. So, and he was just, I mean, there has to be a point where all this has to stop. You know what I mean? There has to be a point where someone has to tell him, like, if you're not going to go get help, you shouldn't live here.
Not know he's
it's
dead.
not fair to me, Christian. It's not fair to me, and it's not fair to Christian because I'm trying to get my life on track because my finances aren't great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Christians, but at the same time, it's like I can't live in an apartment for another 9 months with somebody that claims they don't have a problem.
Okay.
To turn around and act like that. I'm sorry, but either he moves out or I move out. But if I move out, I don't want to pay the rest of the lease. That's going to be my defense because I'm like, why should I pay the rest of a lease that I'm not living on?
Jordan, let me get through some things. That's okay. Has he ever used a weapon against you or threatened to use a weapon against you before today?
Before today, besides that shouting in front of my door, No. So I guess last night was technically the first for me. But we weren't face to face. It sounded like he was just outside my door screaming. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys don't have children.
No.
Do you think he might try and kill you?
I'm convinced of it. Yeah. I mean, if he's bold enough to make statements to what he made last night, I think he could be capable of hurting me.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I mean, making threats is always the first.
5747. I will be clearing here shortly.
Making threats is usually the first step.
He has a gun.
He has a gun. Yep.
Has he ever tried to choke you?
No.
Is he jealous or try and control you?
No.
And is he unemployed? Has he ever tried to kill himself?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Does he follow or spy on you or leave threatening messages?
He's spied on me a couple times, but he's never left threatening messages.
Okay. I apologize.
Yeah.
I have to get going, but I am going to make sure you have this information.
Are those the free resources or?
So if you want to write a statement about what happened today, that would be helpful. This is information. Is there any other weapons in the house aside from his weapons?
There's a kitchen knife. I mean, that could be a weapon, I guess.
So I have applied for a search warrant for the residence to search for all firearms and for him.
Yeah.
Officers are outside waiting, and it sounds like he's shooting right now. So you have my number.
Yeah.
But if I am not working, please call the police department before you try and go back to the house.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, is he actually shooting a gun or is it just? I don't understand why Christian put himself in that position.
So
Yeah,
this,
that's none of my business, but.
you need to contact Alternatives to Violence at the police department. They can help you work on an order so that he cannot contact you, and they can help you work on that lease issue.
Yeah.
Because you were right. You should not have to live with that.
You know, I'm pretty lucky. I have a friend in town. She's very healthy. She doesn't have any. So, I mean, I might just live with her until I find my own place.
Well, contact them. They can help you.
Okay.
And you do have rights.
Yeah.
And we are going to be working on arresting him for harassment. But please apply for an order and support an order.
Oh, so which number was it? Just probably right here. 509-332 help, or would it be? There's just so many on
47 can respond shortly. Alternatives to Violence of the Police, the 24-hour number works great.
This one? Okay.
Officers will be following up with you. I have to go shut down Main Street because he's shooting towards Main Street. I apologize. This has been so hectic. But please respond to us when you can. And thank you for talking to us.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, you guys stay safe out there.
Thank you.
I'm glad we brought this up, you know.
Yeah, thank you. Sierra 47 and route to Main and Bishop. Oh, shit.
Okay, that was bizarre. I don't know what to think about that. That was interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ponder over that because I'm not quite sure how I feel about it right now. And today has been way too much. So I'm getting off of here and I'm gonna go try to get some sleep. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.